Hola!
Hola!
Welcome to another vlog starting here in Mexico.
So we're going to start our day with a ride on Hurrikan Condor, which is Instant Giant Drop.
It's got 5 sides on it.
Yeah.
2 are sit down, 2 are stand up. I'm not a massive fan of the stand-up sides,
no.
But here you don't get a choice, you just queue and they just put you wherever, you don't really get a choice. I don't really see the point in having the 2 different types if you're not going to give me the option. But yeah, it's got the two sides, but you can't choose which one, you just get whichever one you get given.
Yeah, you kind of get told where you go in. So within Mexico there's a few things that we want to do today. There's quite a few flats in Mexico, isn't there? That we want to do.
Yeah, there's a couple of flats that we've never done before, so we are going to do those today.
Yeah, so we'll make sure that we do those today. There's the Instant Giant Drop. There's a couple of shows here. I think the main one we want to see in Mexico is the one that's around lunchtime. I think it's kind of like a dinner style show, so you get something to eat and the show's on while you eat.
Yeah.
And then once we've done that, we're going to head into Far West.
Yeah.
That's the kind of plan for today, I think.
Yeah, so today it's Mexico and Far West, yeah. We've got 2 water rides to do as well. So we've got Silver River Flume, which is a really, really good log flume here, which is a 3-drop log flume they've got here. And then they've got the Grand Canyon Rapids as well, haven't they, right towards the end. So we have brought our flip-flops with us so that we can jump on those.
No one wants wet feet.
And we've also got El Diablo as well.
Yes, we have got El Diablo.
El Diablo, which is an old arrow coaster that intertwines itself and interacts with the log flume.
Yes.
So yeah, looking forward to getting on all of that today.
Yeah, really looking forward to
And then there's
that.
a few more flats and stuff. So yeah, loads to do today. We've got dinner shows, there's a Shrek meet and greet here, which we might try and catch as well. So there's loads to get in on this half of the park. So I think we're going to start off with a ride on Hurrikan Condor to wake us up. So queue's showing at 30 minutes, so let's head over there.
Let's go. This is high. Oh no.
So we've just come off Hurrikan Condor then. That was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah, really good actually.
That was really good. We waited about 20 minutes or so,
yeah.
And then we got called forward. They were looking for a 2, so we got called forward. So we got straight on, skipped quite a bit. But yeah, it was really good. It's so hot, it's high. Like
really high.
I'm not good with heights like that. On the side of a tower, that does, like, drop towers are a push for me to get on.
Yeah.
They do take, like, when I first sit down and pull them straight down, I start like, here we go. But when you come out the top of the tower there, you're already, you don't realise how high you are, but as soon as you pop out the top of the tower, you're already so high. You're like,
yeah,
whoa, here we
high.
go. And that you're less than halfway. You've got loads more to go. And then when you get to the top, you are high, aren't you?
Yeah, it's so high. I also don't do particularly well, not necessarily with heights, but with drop towers. They did really scare me. But this time going up, I just looked out, I didn't look up, I didn't look down, and I was fine. I actually really enjoyed it, so that was a nice change for me, actually.
It's a good sensation. I think that sometimes the smaller drop towers are the better ones, just because you get more force. I don't know why that is. There's obviously a scientific reason for that, but you feel like you get more force in your belly and stuff when you go on those. When they're taller, they seem to lose that force.
About halfway down, they lose the force.
Yeah, it's as if, like, I don't know, like your body gets used to the fall, so you just... Yeah, you just kind of accept it.
It was still really good, still really fun.
It's still a really good ride. I just think that sometimes tallest ain't always, or bigger ain't always better. So with these things, but yeah, it is a good drop tower. I do enjoy doing it, but later on in the day it does pick up quite a big queue as well, doesn't it? So it's quite difficult because it is a bit of a nightmare one with the queues, that one.
Yeah, it can be.
But yeah, that was Hurrikan Condor.
There's some really cool theming in these areas as well. So here it is, El Diablo, Tren de la Mina. So as Rob said, this is an old Arrow mine train. Gets a lot of stick, but I personally quite like it. I think it's a good laugh.
So here we are, El Diablo, Tren de la
Mina,
which translates to
El Diablo, the Devil Mine Train.
the Devil Mine Train. Is that what it means?
Yeah.
The reason I ask is that Matt speaks a little bit of Spanish, so he understands and speaks a little bit of Spanish. So I like to know what these things translate to.
Yeah. So El Diablo Tren de la Mina is the Devil Train of the Mine.
I've got nothing else to say. So what, El Diablo means the devil?
The Devil, yeah.
I didn't know that. So it looks like potentially 10-20 minute wait.
Yeah.
So we'll go and have a little wait for that. It's nothing major, this coaster. It's got 3 lift hills on it. It was built by Arrow. It's one of the originals that was opened in 1995, and it is it's nothing major. It's just I'd say it's like a mid-range coaster. You bring your kids on. It's a family coaster. You bring your kids on it.
I think it gets a lot of unnecessary stick, personally. It's not my favourite, but I don't think it's as bad as people make out.
It's themed very, very well.
Yeah, the theming's great, and that's probably part of the reason that I love it.
La sensación es diferente. 3 lift hills on it, and then you go through a lift hill, you go through a drop, and then you go through brakes, and then you go into another lift hill, down a drop, through some brakes, and it's just like, it just seems like they didn't get the pacing right on it, or they didn't design it properly when they first put it in. It's a really weird coaster, but like I said, it's been here since park opened, so it's been here quite some time. And by the look of it, it's still going strong. But yeah, it's just a very weird track, it's just a very weird build. But it's very, very well themed. It's a good little coaster for families, you know, the little kids and the parents and stuff. It's good for that. It's good fun. But it's not one that I would reride every, you know, multiple times per trip. I probably do it once per trip, and that's it. How was your run now, Diablo? What do you think of it?
I agree with what you were just saying. It's a funny coaster.
It is, isn't it?
It doesn't ever feel like it gets going.
No, it doesn't, does it?
No.
You're constantly waiting for it to.
As soon as it gets going, you stop again.
Yeah.
And as much as I said, it does get some stick, which I don't always think is necessary. I understand people's frustrations with it. The trains aren't particularly comfy, especially if you're of a bigger build. Like even for me, that was uncomfortable. But yeah, it's a funny one. I did enjoy it. Am I in a rush to do it again? Probably not. But no, it's a good family coaster, I think.
I think my favourite thing about it is the fact that it interacts with the log flume. It's right there with the log flume. Now, technically, the log flume and El Diablo are in different areas, but when you're on El Diablo, the log flume feels like it's right and it should be there. And then when you're on the Silver River Flume in Far West, El Diablo doesn't feel out of place going around it. It's really strange and clever how it's kind of put together, isn't it? It's really strange. It's really good though. Really good how it's put together. That's my favourite part, I think. The fact that they intertwine. I just wish maybe El Diablo was just a little bit, like maybe its pacing was a bit better. Maybe one lift hill and then a nice track or whatever would have been better. But
I think so too. I think my favourite thing about it is the theme.
Yeah.
The theming, I love the theming for it. I think the theming's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a Mexican mine, and it's themed up really well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean. It is a funny one. Yeah, definitely.
So we're going to shoot back back around into Mexico now, back where Hurrikan Condor is. I'm going to go and get some refreshments because I need a drink.
Yes,
so it's
warm.
really hot again today. I can feel the sweat rolling down my back.
It's just gone 12 o'clock and it's 30 degrees, so it's a warm one today. We're going to get a drink.
All the queues are looking at about an hour each, so I think Shambhala's on an hour and 20, everything else on about 50, so it's about an hour for everything.
But this has happened the rest of the week, hasn't it, so far? It's busy in the morning and then towards the afternoon everything starts to die down.
Yeah, it starts to die down a bit, yeah. I think people go for siesta and stuff, don't they? They go for a rest and that, so, and as we don't do that, we take advantage of it.
So yeah, I think we'll probably go and get a drink, maybe get a snack, depending how we feel when we get there.
See what they've got. So we've just been over here on a flat ride in Mexico, which is called
Serpiente Emplumada. Snake something. Yeah, which is actually a Schwarzkopf octopus ride. I've not been on one of these for so long. I've been on one of them for ages. We thought we'd jump on it, give it a go, and it was actually loads of fun, wasn't it? Yeah, it was really
fun. A lot more fierce and vicious than I remember them being.
Very much so.
Yeah, a lot faster and a lot more
forceful.
Yeah, forceful than what I remember. But yeah, it was good fun. It was a good laugh.
Intense. I assume that you were supposed to take your bag on. It was very intense, and the bag almost flew across the part that we were sat in.
I had to grab it with my feet. I had to scissor it in with my feet.
I had it hooked around my ankle, but that still didn't suffice. So I'm not too sure. People seem to have their bags on there with them, so I just did the same thing. But yeah, it was really good, really fun. Like Rob said, I've not been on one in years either. I think the last one I went on was the sombreros at Drayton Manor. So it's been a while, but yeah, I'd definitely go on that again. That was really fun.
Yeah, it's good.
Probably not the best idea after you've just had an ice cream though.
No.
I feel a bit sick now.
Yeah, I do as well. So we're just going to keep heading down. I think we're going to head into the far west now and just have a look what we've got down here. But we'll probably head to Stampida, I'd have thought, in a second.
Yeah.
I think it's on a 50-minute, but we'll go and check.
Could maybe do Tomahawk.
Yeah, Tomahawk, it's right next door to it, so we could do that one as well. Again, Far West is quite a big area, so there's like the first part of it, and then you walk around the corner and there's another part to it. So it's quite a big area, and there's loads of flats in it on the second, towards the second part of it.
So Stampida is currently on a 40-minute wait, so should we go and do that? Yeah? Okay, vamos, let's go.
So Stampida is themed after like horse wagon racing. So there's two tracks that are almost identical, they're not completely, and it's like a horse wagon race is what you're doing. So there's two stations, two sides, two colours, and you basically race each other.
You pick your side. So you pick either red or blue. As you can see.
So we get round the corner around here now. There were two different coloured wagons, and you just choose which side you want to go on, and that's which station you go on.
Red or blue?
Pick.
Red.
Wow, what a ride on Stampede we just had there. That was really, really good. So we chose the red side. I don't know which side is better, to be quite honest. I can't really remember. I think we're going to leave the blue side and come back a bit later on, aren't we? Going to do the blue. So
I think so.
The queue straight away again. But yeah, it was a really, really good ride. I don't want to say it's rough. It's
intense.
It is, yeah, it is an intense ride. It is difficult. It does knock you about a little bit. I'm not sure whether that's the track or whether that is the trains they've got on there. But they haven't got Millennium Flyer trains on there, which is what the Wicker Man at Alton Towers has.
That's what they've got on Tomahawk though, which I find a bit weird.
Yeah, the same trains as Tomahawk. Yeah, I don't know. The trains aren't very, if I'm being honest, the seats and the trains aren't very comfortable, if I'm being honest. That's probably part of the problem as to why you get your knees knocked about a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's a wooden roller coaster from 1997, so it has its moments, but it is fast and it is good. If you like a fast woody, then that's what that is.
Really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like Rob said, it is a little bit rough, but I did really enjoy it. I had a really good ride on it. It's intense, but I like that. Yeah, it's everything you want from a woody, really. It would just be nice if it was a little bit more comfy.
Yeah. So I think we're going to shoot for dinner now.
Yeah.
Because I'm starving. So I think we're going to get ribs in the far west. So there's a nice little rib place down here that you can go. I forget what it's called. I'll tell you in a second.
Old Smokehouse?
Old Smokehouse, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Old Steakhouse.
Old Steakhouse.
There it is.
So we're going to go here. There's loads of options. I like the ribs from here.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to pop in here and get some ribs now.
Yeah, the ribs are really good from what I can remember.
So there's loads of options.
So you've got
burger menus, you've got your burgers and stuff, and you've got your barbecue. They do salmon as well.
Yeah.
Chicken, sausage and chips if that's what you want.
Yeah, so salmon, pork leg, fried chicken, sausage and chips, like Rob said, chicken and chips, and then barbecue ribs and chips. They do menu options, but I'm not really that hungry, are you?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Starving enough to eat 3 courses?
No, I don't want the 3 course.
Yeah. So we'll probably just get, I think we're both going to have the ribs, but we're not going to bother with the starter and dessert, so. Just reading about all their recycling stuff, so they actually are very big on the environmental impact of the park. We got these yesterday, which are refillable cups, as opposed to giving you a fresh paper one with a plastic lid every time. And yeah, they've got loads of recycling bins here, so everywhere you see a bin, there's recycling options. All the bags in the shops are paper, which is really good. It's really nice to see. I'd actually quite like to see some more of this in UK parks, and just thinking about the environmental impact. They've just spent an insane amount of money on a new solar farm, which is going to generate 1/3 of the power that the park uses across the park and the hotels, which is really good. Una Coca Cero y un Aquarius.
Estos vasos tienes que estar por aquí y el Aquarius lo pones, ¿de acuerdo?
Gracias. So we've got our ribs. Barbecue sauce, looks really good. Chips, they are skin-on fries, which I love. And then yeah, we've got our drinks. So in total that came to £25 in total for the 2. A little bit pricey, but we'll see what it's like. £25, what do you think?
Yeah, that's okay. It's theme park food, isn't it? So.
Yeah. £12.50. Actually, £12.50 each. That's not too bad for what we're getting. So yeah, we'll tuck in and we'll let you know what it's like.
So just heading out back into the park then. Dinner was really, really nice. Really, really enjoyed that actually. So just heading back into the park in the far west. It's just started raining a little bit, just started spitting. So I'm just going to get over here a little bit, just out of the way, while I wait for Matt to catch up with me. It's gone a bit cloudy now, the sun's gone in, but there is a little bit of rain coming. How's your dinner?
Really nice. Yeah, really good actually. The ribs were really, really tender. Meat was literally falling off the bones, which I love. Apologies to any vegetarians. But yeah, no, really, really, really good. Would definitely recommend, if you like your barbecue food, I'd definitely recommend giving the old steakhouse a go.
Like this restaurant here, I really want to eat in this restaurant, and it's absolutely beautiful. The building's amazing. I'll show you now. So cool. You can see as well that they've already got they're starting to put the Halloween decorations up. There's pumpkins on the roof there.
So Grand Canyon Rapids is on a 20-minute, it's just down there. Do you fancy doing that? If not, all the coasters are on quite a long wait at the moment. Chambella's on an hour and a half, Dragon Car's on an hour, Stampeda's on a 40-minute.
Silver River Flume, which is here, and then Diablo, which is coming over there. This is really nice, with the water wheel on the side. As you can see, the queue for Silver River is quite big. Hurrikan Canyon Rapids. These are really good rapids. I think they're probably the best rapids I've been. I think. Oh no, maybe Popeye was better.
No, Popeye was better.
Popeye was better.
Second to Popeye, I think.
Yeah, second to Popeye. Definitely.
The payment on them is really good.
I was gonna get it then, but I didn't.
Yeah, mira, esto rápido. Mira, yo ahorita está y vais a mojar.
So far, so
Mira,
good.
hemos pasado muy rápido, no lo hemos visto a este. Está bueno. Yo estoy forrado.
Nada, no, es que la gente no usa monedas.
Esta sí.
Also double back.
Oh, a little bit. Yeah, no, they're really quick, they're really good. These rapids, I really like them.
Waterfalls, they're really good. Bolton Towers bring back the waterfalls.
Ahora, cuidado. Lo he visto.
La mochila de Tokio, los ojitos, nada.
The lady in the boat with us just got absolutely soaked.
I swam quite lightly on this one.
That was a big wave.
So far.
Nada, pero esa ya
There's
no.
a shooter coming up, I think.
And that's it, we're back.
Yeah, they're not mega long, but they are good.
Yeah, no, they're not mega long, but they are really, really good. Loads of fun, loads of fun. This is what rapid rides should be. Loads of fun.
That's it. We're back.
That was awesome, Grand Canyon Rapids.
Really
Really
good.
enjoyed that. Yeah, it's one of the best ones I think. Apart from now, we've done Popeye.
Yeah. Popeye, and I like-
Pluto's Bilge Rat Barges in Universal. They've now gone to my second favourite rapids.
What about Cali? Where would you rate it in reference to Cali?
Cali was way too short. That's the problem with Cali.
Yeah, that is
it
the
was
problem
good.
with
It was good, but it was a bit too short. At least you get a little bit more time with those ones to kind of enjoy them.
I think the rapids are better here. I think Cali potentially just takes it on the theming.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah,
Yeah, no, still really good. Really enjoyed it.
yeah. What time's it now?
It's just gone 4 o'clock.
Cool. So we're heading to the 4:30 Can West show.
Yes.
Awesome.
So that is in Far West. I think you have to buy like a drink or something to eat while you're there to be able to go and watch it. It looks like people are already queuing up for it.
Yeah. So we'll go and get in the queue.
So we'll go and jump in the queue. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing this actually.
Yeah.
So let's go jump in the queue now.
Cool. So we've just taken our seats in the Hurrikan West Theatre, which is themed to look like a Wild West saloon, which is so cool. The theming is really, really good. You do feel like you're actually in it. It's really good. But yeah, so all the table, everyone's sat at the chairs at the table. It's all positioned round to look like a saloon with the stage just at the front there where the entertainment will be. So while you're in here, you can order drinks and food to table. I think you have to order at least something to be here to watch the show, which is fine because we both want a drink anyway, and we're going to get some little to nibble on. So Matt's just placing an order for us now.
Yeah, so Rob's got a beer. I went for a glass of sangria, and then we got some ham croquettes to share. And in total, that came to €15. Which, considering we're at a show, I don't think that's too bad. You have to order something when you come here, so you have to have at least a drink to be able to watch the show. You can't just sit here and have nothing. But it's not badly priced in here at all, I don't think. Drinks have arrived. I've got my sangria, which I haven't tasted yet. I'm supposed to be here. Yeah, that's really good.
That's the thing I'll say as well. The beer here is really good.
The beer's so good.
They really look after it.
So good.
Yeah, it normally doesn't matter where you go. I mean, they sell beer all around the park, to be honest. You can pick it up anywhere and you can just walk around with it. Like, there's no restrictions, or you don't have to stay to a specific area or anything like that.
No.
The whole park, as far as I'm aware, is licensed, and you can just buy beer and walk around. A bit of a different culture over here to the UK, I suppose, is what it is. But yeah, it doesn't matter where you get your beer from. It
always tastes good.
Yeah.
¡Sí, señor! ¡Esos son mis cowboys! ¡Y mis cowgirls! ¡Y mis cowbabies! Hombre, pues tenemos gente acá arriba. ¿Os podéis poner incluso un poquito más para allá? Pues mejor que no vais a pasar, que he llegado yo. Anda que no. Uy, no puede ser. ¿Pero que ven mis ojos? ¡Señor Callahan! ¡Un aplauso, señor Callahan, que ha venido a vernos! ¿Qué tal? ¿Todo bien? ¿Sí? Oye, hacía tiempo que no nos veíamos, ¿eh? La semana pasada... perdón, señora Callahan. ¿Qué tal? No nos conocíamos, ¿eh? Sí, que normalmente viene solo, ¿eh? La semana pasada vino solo. Esperemos no, viene a ver a las chicas, ¿eh? Te han pillado. Bueno, esta noche que te van al sofá, ¿no? ¡Vamos, come on! ¡Louder! Everybody, quiero escuchar a todos. ¡Vamos allá! ¡Preparados! ¡Y! ¡Hari, hari, hari, ha! ¡Hari, hari, hari, ho! Pues ahora sí, señoras y señores, ladies and gentlemen, el momento más esperado de la temporada, el countdown. ¿Quieres tocarlo? ¡Tócalo! Es bonito, ¿eh? Además es cero emisiones. ¿Qué dices? Venga, sube la escalera. ¿Qué haces? Sube la escalera.
Que no quiere.
Venga, poco a poco. Yo te ayudo, venga. Hop, 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 hop. Eso.
So the show's just finished, what do you think?
Yeah, it was good. I really liked it. It was completely different to what I was expecting. There was a bit more of like a story to it and stuff than I was expecting. But I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was a bit more, I thought it was going to be a dancing show,
Yeah,
but
I did
actually it had a bit of a story to it, like you say, and there was a bit of slapstick comedy and stuff about it, wasn't there? There was a bit of picking on a few people in the audience and stuff, and then a bit of
like banter between them.
A bit of banter and stuff. So yeah, it was an alright show. I think the only thing that I would say negatively is, but it's actually a really rubbish point, but I will say it, is that none of it is in English. So if you only speak English, you may struggle to follow. I mean, I followed it just about as what was going on, but they don't translate hardly anything.
No,
so they don't say it, like sometimes when you go to like Disneyland Paris, they'll say a line in French, say a line in English, so you can follow what's going on. But they didn't do this in this show at all. There's hardly any English in it at all. So if you don't speak any Spanish, you don't understand any Spanish, you may struggle to follow along with the show. It just completely depends, I suppose, as to whether that bothers you or not. I mean, you can kind of get the actions and you can kind of follow along with what's going on without too much of an issue. But yeah, just there is no English in there at all.
Señoras y señores, gràcies per haver vingut. Els demanem que deixin viure la sala per donar pas a nous espectadors.
No idea.
Señoras y señores,
I don't even know that was in Catalan.
les rogamos que dejen libre la sala para dar paso a nuevos espectadores.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There you go.
thank you for coming. We would ask you to please leave the saloon after the show to let everyone enjoy the next performance.
There we go, so we're going to finish our drinks and head on out.
Head on out. I think it's time for Silver River Flume, maybe, depending on the queue.
Yeah, we're going to look at the queue now, potentially, yeah, Silver River Flume.
¿Tú ya has facturado?
Now.
¿Ya has facturado?
So as Rob said earlier, there's 3 drops on this. So we're going up to the first one now. Wasn't too bad. Shambhala going the white one, and then Dragon Khan's the red one, and then over here got views of Mediterranean, Ferrari land over there. There it is. Scratching with the mine train there, Diablo. That was wet. Very wet. We'll see when we get off.
Silver River Flume, that was absolutely awesome. Yeah, I love that. I got really wet on my back, and my feet got wet as well. But my front was protected by
my front took the worst of it.
Yeah,
but my back was all right. So
my hair got it all in my hair as well. Yeah. But that is such a good log flume. Like, it's one of the best log flumes I think that I've ridden. It's a really good log flume. The way it's been put together, the interactions with the other rides, the way it looks, it's just a really nice. I mean, it just shows you that you don't need all that rock work and stuff to make it a really good log flume. But yeah, it is a really good log flume. We waited about an hour, didn't we? Almost an hour exactly.
Yeah, it was an hour.
An hour that we waited for it. But it is really hot here, so a lot of people are on the water rides and stuff today. But
it was posted an hour and 20, so I don't think that's bad.
No, it's not bad. But yeah, really, really good ride on that. Really, really enjoyed it. It hasn't really got many dead spots, or any dead spots on it really. It's just fun all the way around. And then the actual drop at the end is actually quite a tall one as well. I don't think you realise how tall it is until you're flying down it. But yeah, it's really good. Really, really like that. Definitely worth the wait. And then we left there, just headed round back to Mediterranean, where we caught the little pirate show that they do. Did they even schedule a time for that?
No.
So it's just like a surprise show. It just appears, and it's a load of pirates on the back of a pirate ship float that just comes shooting round, and then they get to one of the galleons there that's in the port, and then they do like a dance. And well, I'll show you. You'll see. But yeah, they do a dance on the little boat, which I thought was really good.
That girl that was like, at first she was like doing like hula hoop gymnastics. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then all of a sudden, she started like kicking a table around with her feet.
Yeah,
mad,
bizarre. But yeah, that was really cool. Really enjoyed that as well. So that's the thing with PortAventura as well, is there's loads of little shows and stuff like that. There's loads of street theatre and bits like that they just throw in. And it's just there. It's not scheduled on the app as far as we can see, but it's just there.
It just pops up.
So what time was that? What time was it?
That was about 6:15.
So about 6:15 that appears.
Yeah, I think it was about the same yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we literally caught the back end of it yesterday, so we didn't bother filming it because they were literally just finishing when we saw it. So today we've managed to catch it. So back to the hotel we go. So we're all fed, watered and refreshed, new top and stuff on, and we're back in the far west, and we are heading up to Stampida to get a ride on the blue side.
Blue side.
We didn't do it yesterday.
We did not do it yesterday.
Because we didn't do it earlier today. And then when we get off there, we'll see whereabouts we are, and we'll see what the ride queues are like.
Yeah, we'll just reassess it. Currently everything's still quite long, but it's getting towards 9 o'clock now. We've noticed that when it gets to about 9, things seem to drop down.
Yeah.
So we'll go and do this and we'll see what's left. Potentially we could do some flats tonight.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll head up to Stampida now and give the blue side a ride. What else I find fascinating is that they run water rides here in the dark. There's no lights on the Silver River Flume.
None whatsoever.
No lights at all, it's pitch black. Yet they still run those rides.
Yeah, they still completely run in. And they run right up until close as well.
Yeah, they do. Which I find bizarre. But that's just probably because I'm used to UK parks and their rules, and as soon as it gets dark, river rapids at Towers are closed, aren't they?
Yeah, Congo River Rapids shut.
Yeah.
Can't remember what the ones that are called at Thorpe, but they shut as well.
Yeah.
Any water ride shuts in the dark in the UK.
But here they just run it all the way up to 11.
Crack on.
Crack on.
I've just seen somebody win a dobby with ears that flap, and I really want one, but there's no way we'll be able to get it home. Not a chance. Only just in our luggage allowance as it is.
It's all the multiple outfits that we pack.
Yeah. We're not very good at packing light, are we?
Nope.
Either of us. We're both as bad as each other. 20 minutes. Let's go do the blue side.
Oh, isn't all this timber lit up at night? Isn't it amazing? Look at that.
Here we go.
Blue side it is. So we just made it back to the room. We left Stampede, didn't we? And jumped on Tomahawk, which is the other Woody that's right next to it, built at the same time. And then we just wanted to get a load of night rides in, so we headed up to Hurrikan Condor for a late night drop. But the queue was too big for that. I wasn't waiting an hour for that.
It was that or other stuff.
Yes.
By the time we got out of the queue for that, everything would have been shut, so we had to make a decision.
Yeah, so we headed over to Dragon Khan and got a late night ride on Dragon Khan, and then jumped straight off that and into the queue for Shambhala to get a night ride on Shambhala. And we literally got on Shambhala, I think, didn't we, like a couple of minutes past 11. So once we got off Shambhala, then everything was closed. So we just headed out of the park, grabbed ourselves a crepe, and headed back to the room. How's your day been?
Really good. Really tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, my feet are killing, but yeah, it's been a really good day. Really good to be over that side of the park again.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed being back on some of the rides over there. Hurrikan Condor was great.
Yeah.
Silver River Flume was great.
Yeah. What was your highlight of the day?
I don't know, can't really pick one from today. I enjoyed Silver River Flume. Yeah, that's probably my highlight.
Cool. Yeah, a really good day. My feet are killing me and I'm so tired. Loved getting those late night rides on Shambhala and Dragon Khan. That was awesome. I've got a front seat on Dragon Khan.
Yeah, we did.
I think we've realised that you need to be in the front row or the back row if you want a decent ride on Dragon Khan.
Yeah,
I think
otherwise it's
a little bit rougher in the middle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the late night ride on Shambhala was just awesome. Like, that is an airtime monster, that thing.
Yeah, I think that had to be my highlight actually. But yeah, no, that was really good.
Yeah, that is an airtime monster. We're pretty sure as well that they've upgraded the splashdown on that, haven't
Yeah,
they?
they have.
And they've put some new.
I looked at the old video from
Yeah.
when we were here like 3 years ago, and
Yeah.
then compared it to what it's like now.
And it shoots water up a lot more.
Yeah, like there's a splash zone next to it now, which
Yeah.
there didn't used to be.
Yeah, so it shoots the water up a lot higher, and it's a bigger effect that it does. And at night, it looks absolutely
so good.
amazing. All the lights come on, it looks
Yeah,
absolutely
as you go
amazing.
through it.
Looks amazing. But yeah, my highlight of the day, I'm going to say the late night ride on Shambhala was probably the highlight of the day. That was probably the best part, I think. Yeah, we're going to leave the vlog here, I think. So tomorrow, we've got some more shows to see. We're probably going to do the whole park, but we're probably going to do little bits here and there. So I'm going to be darting about all over the place, I think, rather than doing it in a more orderly fashion. I think we're just going to kind of go and see what shows we've still got to do and just kind of dart about a little bit.
Yeah,
So
probably see what rides we've still got to do.
yeah,
Look at queue times and just kind
and
of
we've still got
place them.
Ferrari Land to do. So Ferrari Land is also on the card. So we've still got Ferrari Land to get in. So that's coming up as well. But if you do like this content, then please consider subscribing. Like the video if you liked it. Drop us a comment and let us know if you've ridden Shambhala and what you think of it. Is it your favourite B&M Hyper, or have you got another one that you prefer? Let us know. We do reply to all our comments. That's it from us tonight. Thank you very much for watching.
Good night.
Good night.